Greetings everybody, this is Red on VFR. Obviously I'm not on VFR. I'll be doing something interesting today. It'll be another accessory fitted to the bike, or maybe not. If I don't like them, then I won't fit them. So those are clip-on windshield attachments, whatever you want to call them. So the first package, obviously both, you never know what's inside of them. The first one is reading Goldfire Universal Moto Benelli Triumph Black, made in China, obviously. The second one reads Motorcycle Windshield, model such and such, conditioner, made in China. This one is a bit more professionally made, but both non-discrete boxes. Let's unpackage the Goldfire first. Alright, Goldfire it is. What do you see? You see these. This is the gloves. And they're small. Right, I have large. Large hands. Yeah, it kind of doesn't fit at all, but I'll put them on anyway. Alright, that'll do. Whatever. So that's the windshield itself. Fairly well packaged. There it is. So you have very big bracket here in the middle. It'll be only one bracket, by the way. The second one has two brackets, and I'm not sure if that bracket is even centered. It doesn't look like it. I'm not sure if it's a machine issue or what, but doesn't matter. We'll figure out when we fit this in. Alright, we have some kind of bracketry. That's the bracket itself. That's the hardware for it. Silicone strips or whatever. Those gaskets. And the Allen key inside, obviously. A set of instructions. Let's see. Alright. Oh geez. Where is it? Alright, put that in. Let's do those. Put that on. Allen key them in. Thread lock. That's interesting. Thread lock actually is not provided here, so be wary about that. So put that on. Blah blah blah. Adjust the height. There's quite a few adjustments. Alright, where's the English version? Check and if necessary, tighten all bolted connections after 100 kilometers. Standard tightening torques in Newton meters. Oh, there's a fly on my phone. In Newton meters for bolted connections with strength class 8.8 warning. Check all the fittings regularly. I have no idea what's going on here. Is what it is. Alright, I'll put that back in. We'll see the second bracket. Okay, I don't want to damage this as of yet, because I might be returning it. Let's go to the second one. Alright, the second one, the Motorcycle Windshield US MTDF 102H. Whatever that stands for. Alright, color. Color is good. Look. Installation procedure of windshield. Okay. Adjustable, fixed. Okay. Oh geez. Installation procedure of windshield. Apparently this is how installation spelled. So everything is in color. Yeah, I'll try to follow that one. We'll see what happens. All right, what's next? Some kind of foam going on. That's the windshield itself. Very light compared to the previous one, and it is actually thinner. But it is more tinted, as you can tell. It's a lot more tinted. Like this. Yeah. It's more of like a bit brown tint to it. And there's a lot of connections going. A lot of brackets. And 3 Allen keys. Whoa. That might be a little bit more complicated to install. Yeah, that's like proper Lego stuff. Yeah, we'll see what happens when I start assembling that stuff. For my own convenience, I moved the camera a bit farther away so that I can actually be closer to stuff that I'm working with. There's a gasket and everything, but alright. I'll try to assemble, what is it, something fire, gold fire I think this one is. And it's just ridiculous. Those names are just ridiculous. Alright, that's the bracket. Very aluminum, meaning like probably the cheapest aluminum they could find. Very light, yeah, but you can tell it's pretty flimsy. And the rest of the stuff, apparently that adjustable clip and a couple of, gaskets type of things. Allen key. Ah, interesting. I have some kind of plates, aluminum plates, a couple of washers, a tightening nut, and a washer with a little gasket. It's actually plastic. I was thinking it's a rubber. It's not. And the tightening mechanism itself, tightening screw, whatever it's called. Yeah, they could have adjusted that a bit better so that it's not wobbling too much. And an Allen key. I have no idea what size it is. Not too good at that. Alright. Where is the start? No, that's not the start. So that's the start. So you attach the bracket onto here. Those should be outward and looking down. Okay. Yep, there we go. Kind of windy today. Okay, so I'm assuming that should be here, because really it doesn't say. Alright, something like this. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea where that goes. Probably nowhere. I don't see where the washers go too. Where do the washers go? Probably on each side? Is that what's happening? Oh. That could be this. See? The manual doesn't say anything. So this way? I mean, that would be the only viable option. Alright, let's install that contraption. Alright, that one in. So washer on the other side and not on the other side as well. Yeah, this one is locking. Oh boy. So unlock it first. Okay, come on. Okay, so this one is actually tightening it. No. No, yes. Yeah, if it was rubber it would have been, might be better, but not certain. So this is how it works. Probably too much. Works too much. How about this? Is it gonna lock? Yes, it will. Alright, that's the contraption itself. So everything is in place. So that's the adjustment going up and down. I moved it to the topmost position. So the Allen. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, fair enough. So I'll use the Allen key to undo those screws completely, preferably. Alright, good enough. This one, good enough. Alright. So far, so good, but again, the first step is missing completely. So what are those? What are those plates? Okay, it says install them in the inner part of those things. Those that must be silicone gaskets. Okay, so I did that. So this part goes on the front. So it goes this way. Okay. That I don't believe so. Okay, here's what's happening, okay? So the manufacturers tell me to put that inner part, stop it. It's windy. The inner part towards the height adjustment bracket. Oh, right here. This is what they tell me, okay? This bigger part, the inner part, that part, that part, that part, that part, right there. They tell me to put it towards the adjustment of height, which is not gonna work simply because of this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It's already not fitting. It should actually be the other way around. And now it fits. Fits like a glove. So they don't even know what the hell they're doing. Okay, so okay, so it kind of sits, but I'll just have to watch it. So I'll grab the second one. I do the same thing. So the bigger part with the plate, the metal plate in it, goes outward comparing to the screen itself. You slide that in, and it is ready to be installed. So it is ready to be installed, but be careful not to lose your hardware because it's not tightened. Alright, somewhere here, and if you start adjusting, actually you have to find the center somewhere, somehow. I'm thinking it's about here. So start adjusting those nuts. Okay. So far so good, and silicone should provide ample vibration compensation, and it will be tight enough not to fall off or shake off. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. Obviously, when they'll start loosen, you'll see that happening. Alright, we'll tighten that down. Actually, it looks interesting. Надо переснимать. Alright, this is how the complete product looks like. Everything is tightened up, everything's installed, but as you can tell, it is installed sideways. So I told you it was either manufactured sideways or what. See that? See what's happening? That should be the right angle right there. And it is actually pointing slightly right if you're on the motorcycle. or slightly left if you're actually viewing right now. Looks alright, but again, you know, I have to adjust it. We'll see if I'm able to adjust it sideways. By the way, one remark. So this Allen key that is provided is 1/8, and it is not suitable for this guy. So to adjust those, you will have to have your own Allen key, and that would be 5/32. Just make sure you have that as well. Alright, attempt number 2. This is how the complete product looks like. Everything is adjusted, and everything sits where and how it's supposed to be. So once again, 1/8 Allen key and 5/32 in the front. And this is the adjustment of... Holy cow, I cannot even get to it anymore. You must be kidding me. Come on, here we go. Here it is. So do not put that all the way inside, simply because you won't be able to get it. Alright, fair enough. So that's the adjustment of height and the tilt. So make sure you're aware of that. So that's pretty neat. And on this motorcycle, actually, on this VFR, it doesn't look that terrible. And now it's time to test ride it. Alright, the test ride with this, what is it, Gold Fire clip-on windshield attachment. What I'm observing instantly, I actually expected that, is the vibration that it causes to the main windshield, because there is a lot more weight, and obviously the windshield is not attached to the motorcycle and the top half of it. But as far as the wind protection, it's actually pretty good. So the wind, with this kind of position of that clip-on windshield, I get the wind probably on top of my visor. So my pretty much half of the helmet is well protected, which is nice. In terms of the color, or rather the tint, it's more or less the same. Well, obviously my windshield is actually a bit more tinted than the clip-on, as you can probably tell, but it's decent enough, it's close enough, and it fits actually just fine in terms of its shape, because everything is, you know, about even this motorcycle is kind of edgy. It has quite a few edges and angles and creases, so that windshield is actually fitting nicely, so I can't complain. So I want to just ride some more and test it some more. Maybe I'll find something that I don't like about it. Well, obviously the vibration is something that I don't like about it, and as you can tell, I put that height adjustment, what is it, tightening nut or tightening arm to the side, facing me, not facing down, so that I can actually adjust it a lot easier. And if you happen to buy this one, do the same. It'll be easier for you. Yep, I can barely feel the wind hitting my helmet, so that's really cool. And as I said, it doesn't look too bad, because, you know, if you understand motorcycles, it's a VFR, it's a sport touring motorcycle. It's not meant for speed, and yet it's fast. But the thing is that I have a bag on the tail, so that kind of gives up gives away the nature of the bike. So it's a touring bike. Obviously I'm not going to race with a bloody pizza case on top of my bike. So on that windshield actually, you know, accents that I rather you know, prefer the comfort and not the speed. It's pretty nice. Actually excited how I set up the, not the height, but the tilt. So it's not too bad. Let me park and see this bike from the side, and I will show you how that looks as well. So it's not too bad. Pretty happy with the purchase, but I yet have to make the decision on whether if I want to keep it or not, because I will have to test the other windshield that I showed you earlier, and we'll see how that works, because I know for sure it'll be a different tint for sure and different style. This is how it looks. It's not too bad. Not too bad. If you were to ask me if I were to do the clip-on instead of the whole windshield being very long, like I know that PUIG comes with a lot taller curve and well, I don't know how you even call it, profile. Here you go, the taller profile. Those tall windshields really look terrible. They really look ugly on motorcycles like this. I know it's a sport touring bike, but bloody hell, man. I know it's flimsy, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Because from the side it looks sporty, because really you don't even see that little clip-on thing. Well, in any case, I'll go home, install the second one, and see how that looks and feels. So join me. Alright, second windshield. Oh, by the way, some of you probably have noticed that I'm actually working on a garbage can. So, you never know. Maybe that's the garbage. Alright. That's the one with a very fancy instruction. So we'll see if that works at all. That's the windshield, and that's the Lego. There's a lot of it. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so we'll put that there. And we'll see what Lego includes. So very nice, they did put all the small items into a separate bag. Larger items are actually loose, which is fine. A lot of plastic parts. Well, actually that seems to be rubber. That's rubber. Oh, that's metal. It's pretty heavy. And that's not aluminum. Not aluminum. Alright. Following instructions. Alright, we have those guys. Those are number 8. Those are arms. Those are rubbers. Those are I don't know how you call them, T-nuts, some kind of things, and other brackets, probably vertical brackets or something. Alright. few things were assembled, and I give them that. But it just doesn't have to be that complicated. I'm sure they could have been disassembled from the factory, so that we just clip it on and forget about it. Alright, let's go to the installation itself. We are here, we're back. We will attempt to install those things. Haha. So those rotate. Okay. So they can actually attach to the flat windscreen or the curved as I have here. So this is this guy is the tilt. Okay, it's not too bad. So I'll sit on the bike and see if it is sitting straight, because the previous windshield was not. Actually, it looks not too bad. Looks pretty nice. I wish it was a bit more edgy. I just have to adjust it. Okay. So you can actually measure the distance from here to here, from that crease, if that's equal to the size or the length of the windshield on the other side that is not occupied. And now we'll have to just tighten it. So we are using the smaller Allen key. I have no idea which size it is. It could be metric as well. Alright. It is sitting properly now. What we'll have to do is just to adjust the tilt. So I can place it as a table. Pretty cool. I can probably lay a lot flatter than it should be. And or make it stand up. Okay, so those plastic arms can be locked with plastic mechanism. I'm not sure if that's even good idea to have those plastic. They could have been metal. Looks not too bad. And as you can tell, and you can actually tell, they're of different shades. Mine windshield is a lot more gray, and the clip-on is actually brown. It's not too bad. We'll go and test ride it and see how it feels. Alright, what I can tell you actually hits the same thing. It's probably as tall as the previous windshield, which is that fire, whatever that fire is. I keep forgetting that because it's a pretty silly name. So it hits me on the top of the visor, so same thing. But what do you expect from the windshield that is, or the clip-on windshield that is actually the same height? You expect that. The color or the tint, obviously it's brown. It's not that it's bad, it's just not very suitable for my color or to my color. Holy cow, they built a flipping fortress over there. That's hilarious. Sand fortress. It's not too bad actually. It is it's hard to say if it's more flimsy or less flimsy being on my windshield, but it does vibrate, obviously. It's actually, as I say, it's not too bad that it's brown. So two different designs, single bracket versus like a dual arm bracket. I honestly don't know which one to prefer. Obviously the single bracket looks a lot more sleek, and it was a lot less involving to build and attach. Well, there are some flaws, that's for sure, but this one is just like plain Lego. You just have to build and follow instructions that are probably half bad, simply because the half of the bracketry was already assembled. So that, I'm not sure how that happened. Wow, with this kind of windshield, I'm enjoying a lot more than without it, because yeah, yep, the top of the top of the visor. So the wind hits me on the top of the visor. So pretty nice. The choice is yours. I will probably think what I want to do. I might not even keep none of them. I'm still debating. But in any case, if you did enjoy, thanks for joining then. And thanks for staying with me. I know this episode is actually long, which is what it's supposed to be. It's an adventure. I'm exploring things. I'm exploring accessories. So enjoy what you are doing, because I am enjoying this wonderful weather. It's actually very hot right now. It's probably 90 something here in Minnesota. But you have a great day. Stay safe. And, as always, we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Look at this guy. Look at him go. No, you go. You run. Little turtle. Go. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, chop it. Come on, let's go. Let's go, go. No friends, just you alone. Just you alone, buddy. Just you alone. That thing runs. I don't think it's gonna climb. Damn. Look at this thing. Go ahead. No, I'm not gonna help you. I'm afraid of you. There you go. Damn, you're strong, buddy. You're strong.